Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between the Hyderabad Sunrisers and Lucknow. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that ball has been hit.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be four. End of the over, a very good one. Edged. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Head, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Time that perfectly.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement.
Oh, great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Good shot, a beauty.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms.
Two straight and punch through the leg side. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line.
A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. A good inning.
Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having...
Perfectly timed. 6 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers, 107 for 1. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just a little bit of room given.
Jeez, timed that well.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before a...
Great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary.
Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just a little bit of room given and the power is immense.
Just to keep them guessing. Big edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but
Power and precision in that shot.
caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the...
On the
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that...
Brilliant shot there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery.
Super catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for...
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Boundary.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a... I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
First ball.
smacks that away through the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Finding the same spot. Top edge and just over the keeper. He's been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
It just looks so easy.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's boundary.
Bang, bolt, just stunning bowling.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried one.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it.
And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Hooray, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bubbler. 6 more. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally has some work to do to cut that off.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push.
Bowl. Stunning delivery.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller.
A sign they're trying to push the run rate. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Could be close. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball...
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the...
Edged, unplayable. Finds the edge. The Super Giants weren't given much of an opportunity there. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery.
huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance. Well, that's a waste.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Oh boy, 4-6.
Gone. Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better.
Shot, not waiting around.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd.
Seven runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 107. Miller, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. That is quite extraordinary. Miller, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6.
The boundary. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Back-to-back boundary.
Go. The Sunrisers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're going with pace now. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just silly.
Oh geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy.
Very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. A good last ball. What can they conjure?
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.